Ever wondered about the story behind that iconic bucket of fried chicken? You probably know his face, the friendly-looking grandpa in the white suit. But the real story of Colonel Harland Sanders, the founder of KFC, is one of the most incredible tales of persistence you'll ever hear. It's a story that proves it's never ever too late to chase your dreams. Harland Sanders was born way back in 1890 in Indiana. His childhood was anything but easy. His father passed away when he was just 6 years old, leaving his mother to work long hours to support the family. This meant young Harland had to step up. While other kids were out playing, he was in the kitchen learning to cook for his younger brother and sister. This early responsibility planted the first seeds of his culinary talent. As he grew up, Sanders bounced from one job to another, trying to find his place in the world. He was a farmhand, a streetcar conductor, a railroad fireman, an insurance salesman. You name it, he probably tried it. He even studied law for a while. But nothing seemed to stick. It was a long road of trial, an error, a series of dead ends that would have made most people give up hope. But Harland Sanders wasn't most people. Finally, at the age of 40, an age when many people feel settled, Sanders found himself running a small service station in Corbin, Kentucky. He noticed that tired and hungry travelers often stopped by, so he had an idea. He started cooking simple, hearty meals for them right out of his own living quarters behind the station. His specialty? A uniquely delicious fried chicken, seasoned with a secret blend of 11 herbs and spices he had perfected over the years. Word spread like wildfire. People weren't just stopping for gas anymore. They were coming for Sanders Court and Cafe. His chicken was so good that he became a local celebrity. He opened a proper restaurant and motel, and for a while it seemed like he had finally made it. But life had another curveball waiting for him. In his early 60s, a new interstate highway was built, completely bypassing his town and his restaurant. Almost overnight, his customers vanished. He was forced to sell his business at a loss and was left with little more than his social security check. So here he was, over 65 years old, broke and seemingly defeated. Most people would have retired accepting their fate. But not the Colonel. He still had one thing: his incredible fried chicken recipe and an unshakable belief in it. He got into his old car with a pressure cooker and his secret spice blend and set off on a new audacious mission: to franchise his recipe to other restaurant owners. Imagine this: a senior citizen driving from town to town, knocking on restaurant doors and offering to cook his chicken for the owner and their staff. He was met with skepticism, laughter, and rejection. Door after door was slammed in his face. He heard no over and over again. In fact, legend has it that he was rejected more than 1,000 times. 1,000 no's. Can you imagine the resilience that takes? But then finally, after all that rejection, someone said yes. In 1952, a man named Pete Harmon, a restaurant owner in Salt Lake City, Utah, took a chance on the Colonel's chicken. That first franchise location became the very first Kentucky Fried Chicken. That single yes was the spark that ignited a global phenomenon. From there, things exploded. The unique taste of KFC chicken, combined with Colonel Sanders' iconic image as a symbol of Southern hospitality, was a recipe for massive success. By the mid-1960s, there were hundreds of KFC franchises across the United States and beyond. Colonel Sanders, the man who was broke at 65, became a world-famous multimillionaire. The story of Colonel Sanders isn't just about chicken. It's a powerful lesson about never giving up. It shows us that success isn't defined by your age, your background, or how many times you failed. It's about having a passion, believing in yourself, and having the sheer grit to keep going even when the world keeps telling you no. So next time you feel like you're too old, or it's too late, or you failed too many times, remember the Colonel. Your biggest success might be just one yes away. Thank you so much for watching. If this story inspired you, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more incredible stories. We'll see you in the next video.